Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Daily MTG Pack Openings here on Core MTG. And I got the two remaining packs here, a pack of Conflux and a pack of Corset 2019. This is all that's left from the stack that we originally started with. If you want to know what packs we had, just go back in the days and you can see all the wonderful packs. We've had quite awesome packs, old, new, from standard packs to old packs, all the way to like maybe... what did we have? We had a 4th edition pack in there, so if you want to see the 4th edition, just go back and look at the videos on my channel. I'm going to go ahead and stop this shuffling. Now, we have awesome, the pack of Conflux, which was, I was thinking I was going to get last. I thought this pack was going to make it to the end, but here we go. Pack of Conflux. Hopefully we get a Noble High Arc. I think it's in this set here. We have a Mana Silex. Well, I'm gonna name these out because this is an older set. 1 colorless for an artifact. You pay 1 colorless and you tap it to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's a really cheap costing artifact. If you're playing with an artifacts matter deck, that's probably something that you want to play with. Beacon Behemoth. It's 3 and 2 4 for a 5/3 beast with ability. You pay 1 colorless and target creature with power 5 or greater gains vigilance until the end of turn. Could be good in a commander deck where you have a lot of big green creatures. Zombie Outlander, an island and a swamp for a 2/2 zombie scout with protection from green. Wow, that's great actually. 2/2 zombie and the extra scout creature type. Wow, and protection from green. That's pretty good actually. Matka Rioters, 2 and a forest for a star toughness. That one is going to be the... Here, let me go ahead and read this. It's a human warrior with domain. Matka Rioters' power and toughness are each equal to the number of basic land types among the lands you control. Wow. So if you're playing with a lot of mana, 5 colors, maybe that'd be great. Darklit Gargoyle, 1 in the plains for a 1/2 gargoyle with flying. You got an ability to pay 1 swamp, and Darklit Gargoyle gets +2, -1 until the end of turn. Classic card. Suicidal Charge. Awesome art there. 3, a swamp and a mountain for an enchantment. Sacrifice Suicidal Charge. Creatures your opponents control get -1, -1 until the end of turn. Those creatures attack this turn if able. Wow. So you're forcing your opponent's creatures to attack. That's actually pretty good, but the costing cast is too high. Wow, that looks awesome. I think that's a Broodmate Dragon there in the art. Fighting all those soldiers. That's awesome art. I'd love to have a print of that. I'm going to actually look for that. Maybe there's a playmat or something with it. That's awesome art. The volcano in the background. Constricting Tendrils is the 1 island for an instant. Target creature gets -3, -0 until the end of turn. And it's got a cycling for 2 colorless. Court Homunculus. It's 1 plains for a 1/1 homunculus artifact creature. Court Homunculus gets +1/+1 as long as you control another artifacts. So it's potentially a 2/2/1 plain cost. Molten Frame is 1 in a mountain for an instant. Destroy target artifact creature. And it's got a cycling ability for 2. Voices from the Void is our first uncommon. Yes, it is, right? Yeah. Voices from the Void is our first uncommon. It's 4 in a swamp for a sorcery with domain. Target player discards a card for each basic land type among lands you control. Wow, but casting cost is too much. Cumberstone is 3 in an island for an artifact. Creatures your opponents control get -1, -0. So that's awesome. The costing cast is about right, you know, for something that gives all your opponent's creatures -1, -0. So that's pretty good. If you're playing with a commander deck, I'm thinking something with an artifact commander theme, this would be great in your deck. Flesh Former is 2 in a swamp for a 2/2 human wizard with pay 1 color of each. Plains, an island, a swamp, a mountain, and a forest. Flesh Former gets +2/+2 and gains fear until the end of turn. Target creature gets -2, -2 until the end of turn. Play this ability only during your turn. It's a 2/2 for a 3 casting human wizard. That ability is kind of high costing though. You pump your creature up, and it gains fear, so it's potentially unblockable, and then it potentially could get rid of a 2/2 creature under your opponent's control. So it does 3 things for the 5 casting costs, which can be good if you're playing with a human wizard deck, something that's, you know, in the human wizard tribal. Okay, moving on to our rare. Wow, we have the tip card. Building up the hype. An island. Oh, we got Font of Mythos. 4 colorless artifact. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws 2 additional cards. So I've seen this being played in the Nails deck. I think it was a Commander's Nails. Not too sure. The casting cost is pretty high in order for your opponents to draw and for you to draw next to card. We have a foil too. Awesome. We have a foil Infectious Horror. 3 and a swamp for a 2/2 zombie horror. Whenever Infectious Horror attacks, each opponent loses 2 life. Wow. That art and that foiling on these older cards are awesome. Just look at that. That is so great. I know it's just a common, but that is awesome art. So yeah, awesome pack. Font of Mythos and Infectious Horror. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think about these cards? If you've played with them, if you played against them, and if you have any ideas on what these cards would fit great in. And let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.